Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Check that out, everybody. Woo! Some people call it fishing. For many of us, it's a lifestyle. Today we travel over 3,000 round-trip miles. No canal, river, lake, ocean is too far for us. Florida, I am coming back for more. How's it going? I hope you are doing pretty good. So it's our final day here in Lake Worth, Florida. Lake Worth, Florida is located literally right next to West Palm Beach. Our journey begins in Pensacola, Florida, where we do some bridge fishing. We continue our journey eastbound towards the coast, where we target some invasive freshwater species. Our journey does not stop there. We continue to fish many areas around South Florida, while sharing great, delicious recipes as well. Our reptile hunting and cooking episode you don't want to miss. This YouTube series is full of action and adventure. Oh yeah, baby, we're on. What the f is that? Jet? That's a good one, dude. Bring him, dude. Bring him. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna catch something big? Onto the bridge. Ultimately fishing our final days at the beautiful Florida Keys. Big and special shout out to our newest friend, Tom Savage. Everlasting Fishing Tour. It's one of those girthy ones that they said. I don't know, maybe you know what it is. Be careful. I'm telling you, I was fishing bottom, bro. Huh? I was fishing bottom. Trolling in the bottom, bro. What are those? Bluegill, dude. It might be a keeper. It's fat, bro. It's a big bluegill, dude. Oh wow. Get close over here. Nothing big.
Another one, wait.
No, this is different.
Oh no, yeah, that is different.
No, hombre, se te durmió el gallo, mira. There's a small peacock. We're on, baby. As soon as it fell, bro, it's fighting pretty hard. Damn. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Check that out, everybody. Woo! How's it going, everybody? So today we are fishing out here in Florida by Lake Worth, Florida. We're fishing this beautiful lake. Look what we have so far. This is our first catch out here. We're fishing with a little bobber. It's a little bobber with a 20-pound monofilament test line, and I still have pieces of my worm. So basically we are using little pieces of worm. We're not using the whole worm. so it can last us longer. And you necessarily don't need the whole worm, because if you put a whole worm on there, the fish is probably more than likely just going to nibble and take your worm, because you know, they have so much to grab on. Unless you have a small piece like how I have it, then they'll probably just inhale it instantly. So yeah, we're out here in Florida. We're doing some freshwater fishing. We've been out here a couple of days. We tried Pensacola. It's been tough out there. The weather hasn't been at its best, but we're still out here hustling. And we decided to do some freshwater fishing. And it's amazing. It's amazing. So we're staying at this awesome RV park. And this lake is actually right on the RV park. Or it runs through the RV park, as a matter of fact. And yeah, so we're fishing along the docks and the seawall. We call it a seawall, although it's not a sea here, but you understand what I mean. So we're fishing close to the bank and close to the dock. So yeah, hopefully we get some fish for you all. We're trying to fill up the stringer today. So hopefully we do some saltwater fishing and see what else we can do. We're trying to conquer Florida, and we're doing freshwater today. We might do some freshwater tomorrow, and then on Thursday we'll do the saltwater. So everybody, stay tuned. Let's catch some more fish. Oh, it wants to break me off. Oh yeah, we're on again, everybody. We're on again. Another cichlid. Is that what they're called? Oh wow. I had to come off from the dock a little bit because it was trying to. Oh, nice size, man. Dude, beautiful fish. Using is that little bobber and little piece of night crawler. Check that out. This is gonna be some good eating fish. That's fish number 2. So, oh yeah, fish number 3, because we do have a bluegill. Big bluegill. So let's go ahead and try it again. Look what I'm doing. This is exactly what I'm doing. This is a third of a night crawler, and this is a number 4 circle hook. Owner circle hook. Number 4. And we're throwing it right along the bank. Or some people might know it by the seawall. Although it's not a sea, right? But you get what I mean. Good stuff. Good stuff. We had a tough couple of days, and we're trying to redeem ourselves. We did get a little intel from some ladies at the park. They had some nice old town kayaks, motorized. They had a setup amazing. They were already some elder ladies, and they had a tub full of all kinds of freshwater species. And they told us, look, this is what you have to do, and you have to try these areas. And that's exactly what we're doing. And it's working. It's working. We just got out here. We have about an hour till sundown, and it's working. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's keep on trying. So we're slowly drifting. We're slowly drifting and hitting the bank as we go. So stay tuned, everybody.
Yep, Peacock S. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful, dude. Chunky one, dude.
Swallow that. You have the pliers? Hey, how's it going, everyone? So we just got back into the RV park. So we are fishing Lake Osborne out here in Lake Worth, Florida. This is a pretty nice RV park, and it's beautiful. You know, the RV's parked here. The lake is literally right here in our front property. You just go in, drop the kayaks, and go about your day. They also have a boat ramp. It's freaking amazing. It's such a beautiful place. I think we're paying about $58, and we're right on the lake. We're right on the lakeside. You can't beat that. So we had a pretty successful day. Check out these awesome fish that we caught. So we caught some bluegill. This is probably a fat bluegill. If you can see, this is a flat bluegill that we caught. And check out this peacock bass. So a lot of people really don't eat peacock bass out here, but we want to try it. We're going to taste it. I'm going to cook it up for you all. And we're going to do a taste test because it's the first time that I harvest a peacock bass. We are going to try that, right? So yeah, I'm going to start filleting these fish and all that good stuff. And I'm going to show you all how we prepare it and how we're going to try them. And then we'll let you know our opinion on the fish. So what were these fish over here?
Cichlids.
Cichlids, that's what they are. So they're all cichlids. I don't know if the bluegills are considered cichlids, but apparently the peacock bass is considered a cichlid. So all these cichlids are pretty much invasive species here. And word is that the peacock bass was introduced here in Florida to control the population, of the overpopulation of these cichlids, because they love to eat cichlids. So that's why these were introduced in Florida. Apparently now, even these peacock bass are pretty much invasive and overpopulated, which is amazing. It's a beautiful fish. The only thing about the peacock is that you can only take 2 per day per person, and there's no minimum size limit, and you can only take 1 over 17 inches. All right. So yeah, that's a little FYI for those of y'all that wondering how peacock bass got here. I guess they were introduced by the Texas Parks and Wildlife, and they just invaded Florida. So everybody, let's get to the cleaning process, and then we're gonna fix it up. I think we're gonna blacken some. We might whole fry this bluegill because it's pretty fat, and I just think that maybe a bluegill might taste best if you whole fry it. So we might whole fry this bluegill. So me and Jose can try the bluegill fried, and then we're gonna eat a little bit of blackened fish with white rice, some garlic white rice, and then we're gonna show y'all the cooking process and all that good stuff. So let's get to it, everybody. Alright, so we already finished filleting the fish. We freshened up a little bit, you know, we took a shower, and we're about to cook it up in this RV. So we're gonna start with some jasmine rice. I'm gonna make some I call it garlic buttered rice. It's basically white rice with some butter and garlic. That's all it is. Simple, pretty good stuff, you know, it's nothing fancy. And the fish I filleted also. Half of the fillets is going to be blackened. I picked up this Cajun seasoning at Buc-ee's. We're gonna try it for the first time. We're gonna season all of it with this Cajun seasoning. We're not gonna do anything fancy for this channel today. We're gonna do something simple but super delicious. Something that you can do at home anywhere you're at. If you're camping, if you're at home, you can do it yourself. So we're going to blacken half of the fillet, and we are going to deep fry the other half along with the whole bluegill. We're going to deep fry this whole bluegill right here because I'm dying to taste it, and I think the fish would be mostly appreciated if you whole fry it. So we're going to put the fish aside. I'm going to do something real quick, real simple. I'm going to show you the simple ingredients to make this rice. I'm going to tell you how much to put and how long to let it cook for. And then we'll move on to the rest of the stuff. Minced garlic, very nicely minced. It's probably about 3 good sized cloves that are minced. A little bit of oil. Basically what you want to do is fry the rice first. I like to fry it. I like to brown it. Not fry it, but you can call it browning it up. But I'm going to put some oil, and then I'm going to put some butter. Put some oil. I'm going to put some butter. I'm going to put not a lot, but not too little either. Enough to coat all the rice. And I'm going to fry the rice up or brown it up. And then maybe about a couple of minutes before it's done, I'm going to add the garlic. I'm not going to add the garlic yet because then you're going to burn that garlic. You do not want to burn it. And I think it's quite a bit of garlic. You want that garlic taste on that white rice. You know, you want to eat something delicious, something that you can enjoy, not something too bland. Yeah, I love eating white rice just by itself, like nothing added to it. But we're kind of making it a little seafood, Cajun style, simple recipe here, right? Alright, so the fire alarm just went off and I had to fix that. Hopefully I fix it, if not I'm going to yank that thing off of the ceiling. Alright, so we did put our oil in there. Now we're going to put our healthy spoon of butter. This might, if you want something healthy, just go with white rice. Or just, don't add no butter. And maybe add some olive oil or avocado oil instead. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to melt the butter. The reason why I put oil, is because I don't want to burn the butter. If you put butter by itself, you will burn it. So I add it with oil. And yeah, it looks like it has a lot, trust me. But that's the point. I want it to have quite a bit because I want that rice to get that flavor. I want it to brown up and get coated properly. So this is jasmine rice. I love jasmine rice. One of my favorites. I don't eat fried. This could probably be considered fried rice in a way because you are frying the rice. I really don't eat too much of it, but today we are. So I'm just going to kind of measure it. It's supposed to be 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. But what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to fill up the cup. I'm just going to fill it up to a point where I know. And then when it's that time to add the water, I'm going to put twice as much. So if you do have a cup measure, it's simple. It's 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. At least that's the way I make it. Alright, so that butter, that oil is nice and hot. It's getting melted. I'm going to add my rice. So I'm just going to brown the rice. Let me show you what it's looking like. Check that out. I'm going to brown it up just a bit. It's going to take a while. When I say brown, you want to make it golden brown. Make sure all your rice is golden brown. Alright, so while our rice is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and season the fish. So blackened, the thing about blackened fish is you want to make sure you coat the whole fish. That's the whole point. You don't overdo it, but don't underdo it. You don't want to put too little of a seasoning and you don't want to put too much. You got to kind of guess just what's right. You can put as much as you want, but if you really want a proper blackened fish, at least coat it completely because that's the way to season blackened fish. You want to coat it. So we're going to season all the fish, even the one that I'm going to fry. Well, you know what? No, I apologize. I'm not going to season the fish that I'm going to deep fry it because we have a Louisiana seafood mix that's already seasoned. And we don't want too much seasoning on this, so we're going to leave it as is. So this is, we're going to blacken the fish. We're going to set it aside while our rice is getting cooked and we're browning up that rice. And that's it. So yeah, you see, that's how your blackened fish is supposed to look when you're filleting, or not filleting, I'm sorry. When you are seasoning it, this is the way blackened fish is supposed to look. And then it's gonna settle a little bit so it can absorb all those seasonings and flavors and stuff while we cook it up. So this is our bluegill. Our bluegill, I am going to season it up also. I'm not gonna bread the bluegill at all. I'm gonna leave it as is, just seasoning it. That's it in between the cuts that I made. And this is gonna go whole fried. You can rub it in a little bit so it can absorb those flavors and stuff like that. You know, we're gonna whole fry this. Whole fry it just like that. We're not gonna put no seafood mix. And this is going to be our blackened fish, and this is going to be our fried fish. So the rice is already ready to go. That's as fried as you want it, as brown as you want it. You can add some salt. I'm gonna add just a little guess of it. That salt's gonna give it that flavor, you know, the saltiness. Who doesn't like salt? Now remember, this might not be the healthiest, but it's gonna be delicious. Today is gonna be our cheat day, and then we're gonna add our garlic. Your garlic, it has to be enough because you want garlic. If you're a garlic lover, that's the way to go, no doubt about it. So you're just gonna mix in that garlic, the salt that you just added. The rice is already nice and golden brown. And we're not gonna cook it too much with the garlic because we don't want to burn the garlic. We're just distributing it all evenly and equally among the rice. We're gonna add the water, and that's it. That's it. It's already ready to add the water. We don't remember what I said. We do not want to overcook that garlic because you don't want be biting into burnt garlic. So we added 1 cup. That's gonna sound the alarm. 1 portion of like the rice that we did, and here's the second portion. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. Water to rice 1. If you put 1 cup of rice, you're gonna put 2 cups of water. I know some of you are like, dude, we know how to make rice, but I know there's a lot of people who don't know how to make rice. So there's a lot of, you know, the simplest things that for some people might be, for others it might not. All right, so the rice is already covered with water, with garlic, with salt. Right now it's probably at a medium-high heat. As soon as it starts to boil, we're going to put it down to simmer. Let me get the top for it. As soon as that water starts to boil, we're going to simmer the heat. We're going to lower the heat, and you're going to let it cook. Do not open it. You're going to cook the rice covered for 20 minutes. That's all it takes, 20 minutes. It's already starting to boil. I'm going to lower that heat just to low, and I'm gonna cover it. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set up the one for the blackened fish, and you can use any oil you want. Blackened fish, you don't want a lot of oil. You're not deep frying, but you're not just sautéing. You need a good, maybe just enough to coat the pan. But that's it when you're blackening fish. Because you do want enough oil, but you don't want a lot. You know, this is all it is when you're gonna do blackened fish. That's it. And then I'm gonna put my oil for the deep fried. And this is the seafood breading mix that we're using for our deep fried fillets. Now, normally you can make your own with flour, with cornmeal, whatever you like to use. If you want the easy way out and you don't want to try to make so much stuff so sophisticated, just go and buy yourself this at the grocery store. You will not regret it. It tastes freaking amazing, super easy to use, and it's ready to go. All you're going to do, at least me, I like to roll the fillets inside the seafood mix, and that's it. I will not coat it with milk, with buttermilk or egg wash, none of that stuff. Although if you like it like that, by all means do it like that. But again, you want to try something different or just try something for the first time, it won't be your first time after that. everybody. This is the finale, the final product. This is our seafood platter. So we do have our whole fried bluegill here, which I am so excited to taste. And the other fish is our cichlids, which is whole fried or fried. And then we have our blackened. The peacock bass is somewhere in the mix. I'm gonna have to make a separate video on that because I don't know which one the peacock bass is in the fillets, but we're going to enjoy it, right? So we are in Lake Worth, Florida. This is our second day out here fishing. This is our second episode of our Florida fishing tour. We were in Pensacola and caught an alligator gar. Now we caught some nice freshwater fish. So stay tuned for the next episode that's coming up tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed the episode because we're making this something new for you all. Hit the like, put a comment below, let us know what you think, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We're going to do a taste test, we're going to feast, we're going to enjoy our alcoholic beverages, and then we're going to go to sleep because tomorrow we have a big day for you all, so stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start with a fried fish.
I'm gonna start with the blackened, dude. Let's see what
the
this
blackened?
does. Yeah, let's see how that tastes.
These lemons don't even have juice. Alright. With the blackened. You can never go wrong with fried fish, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm. Dang. That was really good.
I'm gonna try the blackened. These lemons suck. Mmm. That Cajun seasoning from Buc-ee's is good.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would compare this fish to any fish, it would be a tilapia. Just the same thing.
I'm about to say the same thing around.
Now, the moment I've been waiting for. The whole fried bluegill. See if I get a better lemon this time. Just what I expected, man.
What?
Golden, like the best. This takes it no matter what.
Let me see.
It takes it. But this probably because that's the way I like fish. Hmm. Who can complain with a stringer this healthy, right? Oh, putting enough of that stuff in there. That's gonna be your food here. The other one.